If you can see this picture here, matter of fact, this look kind of scary. That is Toronto's crack-smoking mayor, Rob Ford, who's been on all sorts of news, all sorts of shows and everything. I mean, I think that Rob Ford is Chris Farley reincarnated. I think that's what he is. I look at Rob Ford and I think of Chris Farley. Rest in peace, Chris Farley, but I think that's what he is, you know. He loves being in the media. He loves the attention that he gets. He loves, you know, just being anywhere that has any kind of a media circus going on. He wants to be in the crowd. He wants to be known, okay? This man here wants every kind of possible attention he can get. You know, there hasn't been someone like this in the news other than Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, they used to follow Charlie Sheen everywhere. They used to have all sorts of stories about Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen was all on the news. And now here you got Rob Ford. Rob Ford is all on the news, Toronto's crack-smoking mayor. People are saying, this guy, you know, he's kind of like an American. He got the same kind of mentality just like Americans do. So why is he not here in this country, you know? If he was here in this country, somewhere, in some state, whatever, they would give him the highest prestige. This man will be represented as a god to people. He will be represented as an icon. Okay? But he's an embarrassment, but at the same time, he's someone that's entertaining. Everybody looks to see what is Rob Ford going to do next. What crazy thing is Rob Ford going to do next? I'm going to tell you something. I'm a big guy, okay? And crack does not, I've never seen a fat crackhead. I've never seen it. I used to stay in all sorts of hoods, you know, all around where I stay at. And I've never seen a fat crackhead. That has to be the fattest crackhead ever in history. I have never seen such a fat crackhead. Not only a fat crackhead that gets all sorts of media attention. I've never seen a crackhead get so much media attention. But this man's in a position of power. It's different. He's in a position of power. Because he's in a position of power, he can go around and do whatever that he does right now. Because he's in a position of power. But this man in Toronto, he should be labeled as a king. He should be labeled as somebody of a very, very high prestige. Why? Because people in Toronto, I think you people in Toronto, and I'm not disrespecting anybody who lives in Canada, I'm not disrespecting anybody of the Canadians, but y'all are just a little too simple-minded. Y'all are a little too simple-minded. There are people that want Rob Ford to remain mayor in Toronto, believe it or not. He's not an embarrassment to some people in Toronto, and some people in Toronto, he's doing pretty good. They're bringing more people into Toronto. That's what a lot of people are saying now. They're getting more, you know, popularity in Toronto. Toronto and Canada is the place to go now because of this guy. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. But in Toronto, it's cool. Everything is all good. All the crack that he's been smoking, all the attention that he's been, that one video when he was around a bunch of black people or whatever, and, you know, and they were showing him, you know, smoking crack and whatnot. I mean, all the videos of him just doing mischief, crazy shit, like going to Kentucky Fried Chicken and you know, people looking at him and laughing at him. And after he leaves Kentucky Fried Chicken, he goes and do a weigh-in. And after going from Kentucky Fried Chicken to the weigh-in or whatever, he lost no weight. He was trying to promote healthier living, and he lost no weight. And then he fell off the doggone off the scale and twisting his ankle. He even, you can see there was another video of him bumping his head right into a camera. He is a joke. He is a joke, but he's a good kind of joke in Toronto. Rob Ford is a king. He is a king. Okay? He is bigger than what Charlie Sheen can ever be. And he's a fat crackhead at that. Charlie Sheen was a skinny crackhead. This guy is the biggest crackhead ever. Rob Ford is a king. Rob Ford is the man. And I look on YouTube like almost on a daily basis. He is getting 10,000 videos a day. There is something always going on in Rob Ford's life that the media has not caught the image of. He is always getting into something, and the media is right on him. Y'all remember when Britney Spears, remember when the media used to get on Britney Spears all the time? Come to find out, Britney Spears was calling the media everywhere she went. It wasn't that, the media was actually just, they was invading her privacy and whatnot. She called them wherever she went. I think that's the same thing what Rob Ford is doing. He wants attention. He needs attention. And now Rob Ford got this whole, when I'm hearing in the news and everything, Rob Ford got this porn tape out with this fine-ass woman named Atlanta. And he is starring in his own porn. This man wants attention. Do you understand this? He loves attention. He would do anything for attention. People are soaking this up because they love it. They see what Rob Ford is, everything that he get into, and it's just another laugh. It's another laugh to people because that's all Rob Ford, to a lot of people, he's a joke right now. But he's a good kind of joke. He's a joke that people want to be around. They want him to run their country. They want Rob Ford to keep running Toronto. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Rob Ford. Every time I'm seeing any kind of TV show, whatever, it's Rob Ford. Mostly it's about Rob Ford, But he loves the attention. Rob Ford is a king. He should be prime, ambassador or something. The man is looked up to people in their country. Not here. I'm glad he's not here, but he seemed like an average kind of person, with a position of power. He could be that same kind of person here in America. But he's in Toronto. And people love him. Go figure. Rob Ford, all I have to say is, you are the man. You are the man that people look up to, people see as a person that you're the man. You love the media attention, and people look at you like, wow, man, a person in a position of power that smokes crack and get away with it. Gets away with it. Even though he's still mayor, a lot of his powers taken away, but people love him in Toronto. Go figure. Go figure. Wow. So, Rob Ford, I salute you. You're the king, but only in Toronto.